This is Coach Chris with Brown. We're going to discuss the back today. We also call it the spinal engine. The reason being is that there's an unfortunate truth that a lot of athletes who have to rotate do expose themselves to low back injuries. We're just going to go into a brief overview of some of the things that we can do to be able to help create a stronger core to prevent those low back injuries that rotational athletes are exposed to. Some drills that we would like to do are anti-rotation to be able to help control the spinal engine. We do have to have one in motion to be able to help produce what is called dynamic posture control, and we will do it bilaterally. All that means is from both sides, because being a pickleball player, there's a significant amount of movements that are three-dimensional, so we must expose the body to three-dimensional movements. This is Coach Chris with Playamo. We're going to go with 3 drills today. They're body weight, right? We're going to be on the ground. The first one we're going to do is I'm going to come from the side for you so you can see. Right? We're going to hold what is called a tabletop or a quadruped or bear crawl position, depending on the language that you're familiar with. Can we even hold this position? The knees are at 90 degrees, my shoulders are directly over my elbows. Are my wrists able to hold this? If not, then we have to use something to be able to help support it. We'd like to be able to hold this for about 30 seconds, or at least 20, so we can create strength endurance qualities, okay? The next drill, we're gonna be in the same position, but now we're gonna add some movement. This is for anti-rotation, okay? So if we're here, back in that same position, right? Same position here, I'm gonna come up, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, slowly transition down. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, slowly transition down. What we would like to see is, imagine you have a glass of water on your back. The goal is not to tilt the core so it falls, right? So we got to be able to control that under motion. The last one that we're going to do, similar position, we're going to stay with our original. Okay, so we're able to do that. So now, let's add movement. And what that helps to facilitate is the beginnings of dynamic posture control. Once we can organize that really well, then we can advance ourselves to things that are in a standing position. Hey, this is Coach Chris with Playamo. I'm going to run through 2 specific exercises. I'm pretty sure everybody may have a band, so it's pretty easy to get one of these, and then I'll use one with a dumbbell if you go to the gym. If there's things you like to see more of, simply ask, and I would love to be able to show you that through Playamo. So if we take a band, we get it around an anchor point. I'm going to take it with my right hand, and my left hand comes over the top here, over the top of my right hand. I'm in here. I'm going to pull with the right and push with the left. So I pull, push, like stirring a pot, stirring a pot, stirring a pot. Okay? We always have a pull and a push force. So if I have to pull back and hit, this is going to help facilitate the right qualities in the core to be able to help demonstrate that and protect your back. For something a little more advanced, we're going to use some dumbbells. It's pretty simple. It's just a renegade row, right? But we're going to use it in what is that position we did in the very beginning, which is that quadruped, tabletop, primal crawl, whatever language you like to use. So here, the same thing here. So we're not going to go through the push-up position. We're just going to hold. What I like to see is we row.